I think.
Plays with
Center for the Terror Twins. So,
Hey,
Yeah.
Alex, would it be fair to say that Gricic would probably be the one guy? Or
Yeah, I was gonna say Gritsuk could have a. I mean, he's been practicing in Russia's top six, in the lead up to the tournament, and he's got I think 15 points in 14 games between the MHL and the VHL in Russia this year. He's a small winger. He's only about 5'10", 175 pounds, but that's 15 pounds bigger than where he was at the end of last season. So he's put on some weight. He's a really good playmaker. He's a good skater. I mean, Russia's strength is up front this year. Like, it's not necessarily their defense. So I think you could either argue Gritsuk is going to have the biggest impact for Russia, or you could even argue Shakir Muhammadulin, because
that's
Russia's
your boy
defense
right there. That's your boy.
Yeah. Russia's defense is pretty inexperienced. They only got Yan Kuznetsov, who was a 2020 draft pick, and then there's guys like Daniil Cheka, who's eligible for the 2021 draft. Shakir is going to be playing top pair minutes for Russia. He's going to be playing on the penalty kill too, on the power play. They're going to ask him to do a lot because he's the most experienced guy they have on that roster for their defense. So I think you could probably argue him too, that, of the Devils prospects at the tournament this year, you could probably argue Shakir is going to have the biggest impact. And then you could maybe give Gritsuk maybe as the second guy.
That's Shakir Mukaduka.
Yeah, Muhammadulin.
Right, yeah.
I'll let the experts say it.
Yeah, Joe's when it comes to Slavic pronunciations. Yeah, that's Joe's. I just try to refer to him as Shakir Mookie.
Muhammadulin.
There he is.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call him Mookie.
Yeah, it seems to be a nickname that's sticking with him.
That sounds like a baseball player. You don't say that.
Yeah, and then I wouldn't even rule out Jaromir Pitlick just to finish it up, who's playing on the Czech Republic team. They're not particularly great, but he's going to be playing high up the lineup just because the Czechs are not that great. So he'll probably be playing top six role for them, maybe alongside Jan Mishak as his winger. So he should. He was at the tournament last year. He played in 5 games for the Czechs, so he's the returnee. I'd expect him to have a pretty good tournament as well.
Well,
hang on, Joe. So let's call Muhammadulin just the Mook, the big Mook.
The Mook.
The big Mook.
The big Mook.
Muhammad.
Yeah.
All right, so what were you going to say, Joe?
Well, I'm going to put this out there. So if there's going to be a wild card team that kind of ruins a bottom feeder team, top team in this World Junior, like a Germany, I would have to say the Slovaks kind of steal someone's thunder by just one game. And why do I say that? Well, last year there was a kid from Sherbrooke that I had my eyes on who didn't get drafted, and his name was Samuel Clave, and he plays really well. Like, he's on top of his head the whole entire time in the QMJHL, and he looks like he's out of place, right? But he comes out of nowhere. He dives. He's like a shark coming out of water. You go, and he has the possibility of stealing some games, or at least some points from these lower mid-tier teams that could jump like a Germany or an Austria. And
if relegation mattered this year, which it doesn't because no team's getting relegated, all 8 teams are coming back next year in the same 2 spots. But I could see, standings wise, I could definitely see them position where they are in the groups compared from this year to next year, because the groups obviously aren't going to change. I could see it. I think the Czechs could, steal some points from some people.
Yeah.
The problem is they're in such a tough group with Sweden, Russia, and the United States.
Germany's an interesting team too, because they got some talent there between Stützle and Peterka and Lucas Reichel, and they got some 2021 eligibles also, I think.
Well, isn't Reichel not at the tournament?
Oh, right. Yeah. Did he get coronavirus?
Yeah, he got tested positive. Yeah, he got
Yeah, that's right.
Oof. All right, so we got less.
To sum it up, if you're into the World Juniors and you're a Devils fan, you should be probably watching because they're well represented at the tournament. So
yeah, they got 6 prospects at the tournament. You're gonna want to watch every game, and NHL Network has every game, so just do it.
Yep, there you go.
All right, guys, thanks for coming on and joining us for a Raising Hell in Jersey podcast episode. And Jim, get us some information tomorrow. And,
I'll do my best.
try and
2
get
o'clock. 2 o'clock. Last word on Hockey Mad Radio. If you're not in the group, I'll invite you in and check it out. It'll be up all day, and I'll try to convert it into audio because this is gonna be a good one.
All right, sounds good.
All
Let's
right,
go
boys.
Devils, and
Thanks.
Merry Christmas to all you guys.
Yes, Merry Christmas, everyone.
Happy holidays.
You bet.